What if I told you science has a dark side, one filled with terrifying truths that will make you question reality? Stay tuned for 8 bone-chilling science facts you've probably never heard before. Welcome to Fact Chaser. Today we're exploring the creepiest corners of science. Facts so disturbing they might just keep you up at night. Let's dive into the unknown. When your heart stops beating, the story doesn't end immediately, at least for your brain. Studies have revealed that brain activity can persist for up to 20 seconds after the heart stops pumping. In those moments, your brain could still process the environment, meaning you might be aware of your own death. Even more chilling, some people who were clinically dead and then revived reported hearing conversations around them, like doctors pronouncing them dead or family members weeping. It's as if the brain lingers in a twilight zone between life and death. Scientists are still trying to understand the full implications of this eerie phenomenon. Could consciousness truly persist beyond life? In 1951, Henrietta Lacks unknowingly became one of the most influential figures in medical science. Her cells, extracted during treatment for cervical cancer, were the first human cells to survive indefinitely outside the body. Dubbed HeLa cells, they've been pivotal in countless medical breakthroughs, from developing the polio vaccine to cancer research. But here's the dark side. Henrietta never gave permission for her cells to be used, and her family wasn't informed until decades later. To this day, HeLa cells are multiplying in labs across the globe, outliving the very person they came from. It's a haunting reminder of how science can blur ethical boundaries. Whoa, if that fact blew your mind, make sure to hit that like button so we know you want more creepy science content like this. Meet Toxoplasma Gandhi, a microscopic parasite with terrifying powers. When it infects rats, it rewires their brains, making them attracted to cats, turning their fear into curiosity. This ensures the rat is eaten, helping the parasite complete its life cycle inside the cat's intestines. But here's the real horror. Over 2 billion humans are infected with T. Gandhi. While most show no symptoms, research suggests the parasite could influence human behavior too. It might increase impulsivity, risk-taking, or even aggression. Some studies link it to mental health conditions like schizophrenia. Could your thoughts really be your own, or is something else pulling the strings? Imagine sitting in your living room and suddenly bursting into flames for no apparent reason. While it sounds like a plot from a horror movie, cases of spontaneous human combustion have been reported throughout history. Victims are often reduced to ash, while surrounding objects remain untouched, defying the usual patterns of fire. Scientists have tried to explain this with theories like the wick effect, where body fat fuels the fire, but there's no conclusive answer. The sheer unpredictability and rarity of this phenomenon make it one of science's most unsettling mysteries. Could it happen to anyone? Imagine your body slowly transforming into a rigid statue. This isn't science fiction. It's the horrifying reality for people with fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva, FOP, a rare genetic disorder where soft tissues like muscles and ligaments gradually turn into bone. Even minor injuries can trigger abnormal bone growth, progressively locking the body into a skeletal prison. There's no cure, and treatments are limited, making this one of the most devastating conditions known to science. Patients often lose mobility entirely, as if being encased in stone while still alive. This fact is mind-boggling and horrifying at the same time. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Deep in the pitch-black depths of the ocean, there's a creature straight out of a nightmare, the Osedax worm, or zombie worm. These bizarre creatures have no mouths or stomachs, but survive by feasting on the bones of dead whales. They secrete acid to dissolve the bones and rely on bacteria in their bodies to digest the nutrients. While they play an essential role in the ocean's ecosystem, their creepy feeding habits make them nature's perfect horror movie villains. Imagine a world where they could adapt to other environments. Far away in Antarctica, the Thwaites Glacier, ominously nicknamed the Doomsday Glacier, is disintegrating at a terrifying pace. If it collapses, it could raise sea levels by up to 10 feet, drowning coastal cities and displacing millions of people. What's even more alarming is that scientists estimate this could happen within a few decades if global warming continues unchecked. The glacier is already showing signs of instability, with deep cracks and rapid melting from below. It's a ticking time bomb that could reshape the planet's geography forever. When Apollo astronauts returned from their missions, they brought back more than just memories. They also carried moon dust. This sharp, abrasive substance clung to their spacesuits and caused severe reactions, like coughing, sneezing, and burning eyes, a condition they called lunar hay fever. The dust's microscopic particles are so sharp they can cut lung tissue and cause permanent damage if inhaled. If humanity ever colonizes the moon, managing this toxic dust will be one of our biggest challenges. Could space exploration come with hidden health risks we're not yet prepared for? If you've enjoyed learning these eerie science facts, don't forget to subscribe to Fact Chaser. There's so much more fascinating content waiting for you. From parasites controlling minds to glaciers threatening our planet, today we saw how the unknown can be both fascinating and frightening. But this is just the beginning. Dive into our other videos for more mind-blowing discoveries, from the wonders of nature to the secrets of ancient civilizations. Stay curious, stay brave, and I'll see you in the next one.